Welcome to Shadow Ridge
Indexing! We're going to teach you how to index so you can join our challenge.
We are challenging you as youth of the Shadow Ridge Ward to index 2,500 names as a youth group. That means you will each be indexing 50 records throughout the week to reach this goal.
This indexing challenge starts now and will end on March 29th.
A prize will be awarded to the top young man and young woman who index the most records.
Get ready for this rodeo! What if I don't know how to index?
Well, you're in luck. If you have questions, you can call Sister Tap, Sister Lushek, Liv Myers, or Camden Terry. And Emery's about to teach us right now.
Step 1, you're going to go to FamilySearch.org and log in with your username and password. Remember, if you can't remember your username or password, talk to your parents or your family history consultant. Step 2, click on the indexing tab and then you will click on web indexing.
Okay, so once you're to this screen, you're going to click on Find Batches. And then at the side under difficulty level, you're going to select Beginning because you're beginners.
Okay, step 4. You can click on any of the projects as long as it says beginning. And then when you click on a project, make sure you click on the star so every time you go to your account, you can always go to this project.
Step 5, you're going to click this index button to get your batch started. Step 6, you always click OK when the batch comes up. Okay, so you're going to read the project instructions right over here, and it will tell you the instructions, and then you're going to view examples of this project and what to remember. Make sure to read the project instructions. If you go up here, it shows you the project instructions. So if you need them and any questions come up while you are indexing, you can just click on there and your questions can be answered. Step 7, begin indexing. To the left of your screen, this box will pop up. It asks, should this image be indexed? Usually it will be yes, and you click next image for the remaining images down below. Now take the information from the records and bring them over to the indexing field. If you are unsure of what to do with each of the fields, there's a purple question mark circle or the project instructions on the top. Okay, let's start filling in the fields. The certificate number can be found on the top right of your image. In this case, the certificate number is 5188. Next, the deceased prefix. Usually they don't have a prefix, which would be things like senior, junior, Mr., or Mrs. In this case, there is none, so we're going to put Control B, which fills it in as blank. Next, the deceased given names. The given names are the first and middle names. So this would be Anne Marie. The deceased surname is the last name of the person. In this case, it is Brannon. Okay, the sex is the female. For the sex, you just put F or M. Okay, so the birthplace is in New Orleans, Louisiana. Sometimes it tells you like birth city and then birth state, but in this case, it's just all one birthplace. Okay, the death month is not September. If it says a number, then you have to put it in as an abbreviated month. When you are looking for the age of a person, you look in the years box. If there's nothing in the years box, then they're 0 years old because they haven't lived at least 1 year of life. Next, the race. The race is white. Birth year. At the top of your screen, it tells you when the death certificate was ranged from. So in this case, it was 1835 to 1854. To 1954. It says that this birth was in September 10th of 48. So if we don't know if it's 1848 or 1948, then if you go to the bottom of the record, then it tells you the date that this record was published. Right here, it says it was September 13th of 1948. The death day was the 10th of September. The death year was also in 1948. Okay, so the father's given name. Off to the side it says parents on the record, and the name of this person's father was Harry F. And since it's his given names, we're just going to put his first and his middle. And the surname was Brannon. The mother's prefix, the mother does not have a prefix, so you put Control B for blank. Okay, step 8, you're going to submit the batch. Down here at the bottom of the entries. So if you have anything missing, it runs a quality check to make sure everything is completed. If you have something missing and you've missed information from the record, then you will fill in. If not, put it blank. Now that there are no issues, you can submit the batch. Once you have submitted the batch, it will bring you to other batches that you can complete. Just a little helpful hint. When you are on this web indexing page, it will, right here to the side, it comes up with my indexing totals, and it tells you how many records you have indexed, and it keeps track of them. So if you ever want to know, you can just go up there and it will tell you.
Just remember that the goal is to complete 50 names by March 29th.
And don't forget, if you need any help at all, contact your family history consultant, talk to your parents, or even call up other youth leaders in the ward to help you.
We're encouraging all youth to complete and help with the challenge.
Good luck. Yeehaw!